Hi, my name is Mario Iluso and we're here to discuss how to compute for the surface area. Surface area is the sum of all the areas of all the faces of a solid object. We have here a rectangular prism, and you can see the rectangles on all sides. If we open up this rectangular prism, there are 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get the area of these each sides and we add them all up, that is the surface area of this rectangular prism. On the left is a chart where the formula for the surface area of the more common objects are shown. For the cube, the surface area is 6s squared. A cube has 6 sides and the area of each side is s times s, or s squared. So the surface area is 6 times s squared. For the rectangular prism, the surface area is 2 times WH. W times H is this one. So the right side is the same as the left side, so we multiply it by 2. That's the left and right side. Plus 2 times HL. HL is this one, H times L. This is the front side, which is the same as the back side. So we multiply it by 2. Plus 2WL. WL is on the top side. W times L, which is the top, which is the same as the bottom. So we multiply it by 2. Since the common factor here is 2, we can take out the 2 in here and then just leave the sides. So we have 2 formulas for surface area. For the sphere, the surface area is 4 times pi times r squared, where pi is 3.14. For the cylinder, the circle on the top is pi r squared, the area. So it is this one, but since there's one on top and one on the bottom, we multiply it by 2. The area of the side will be the perimeter of the circle multiplied by the height. So this is 2 pi r times h. We will notice also there's a common factor of 2 pi r on these two elements. We can take it out, and what's left is h plus r times 2 pi r. For the cone, the surface area is pi r times r plus the square root of r squared plus h squared, the whole quantity, where r is the radius and h is the height. Here are now some examples. We have a cube of 5 kilometers on the side. The formula for the cube is 6s squared. We just plug in the values. 6 times s, which is 5 kilometers, times 5 kilometers. We have 6 times 5 is 30 kilometers, times 5 is 150 kilometers squared. Kilometers times kilometers is kilometers squared. We now next go to the rectangular prism. The surface area is, we can use the easier formula, 2 times WH plus HL plus WL. We have 2 times WH, 3 times 2, 3 miles, times 2 miles, plus HL, which is this one, times this one, 2 miles times 4 miles, plus WL. W is this one and this one. 3 miles times 4 miles. So we still just copy 2. 3 times 2 is 6 miles, and miles is miles squared, plus 2 times 4 is 8 miles squared, plus 3 times 4 is 12 miles squared. If we add these two, 12 plus 8 is 20, plus 6 is 26, times 2 is 52 miles squared. So that is the area for the rectangular prism. We now go to the sphere. The radius of the sphere is 3 inches. So the formula for the sphere is 4 pi r squared. 4 pi r squared. So we just plug in the values. 4 times 3.14 times 3 inches times 3 inches. 3 times 3 is 9, times 4 is 36, inch times inch is inch squared times 3.14. We multiply 36 by 3.14. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 1 is 6, 7, 8. 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 12, 13, 10, 11. So 2 decimal places, this is the decimal point. The surface area of the sphere is 113.04 inch squared. That is for the sphere. We now go to the cylinder. The formula for the cylinder, we just use the easier formula. Surface area is equal to 2 pi r times h plus r. So we just plug in the values. 2 times 3.14 times r, which is 4 meters, times h plus r, 6 meters plus 4 meters. So we combine this one. 2 times 3.14 times 4 meters times 10 meters. 10 meters times 4 meters is 40 meters squared, times 2 is 80 meters squared times 3.14. We multiply 3.14 times 80. 3.14 times 80. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 1 is 8. 9, 10, 11. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Add 0, 2 decimal points. So the surface area of the cylinder is 251.2 meters squared. Now for the last example is a cone. the formula for the cone is surface area is pi r times r plus the square root of r squared plus h squared. So we just plug in the values. Let's clear up this side. Pi is 3.14 times r, which is 3 centimeters, times r, which is 3 centimeters again, plus the square root of 3 centimeters, the quantity squared, plus 4 centimeters, the quantity squared. Now just copy this one. 3.14 times 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters is 9 centimeter squared. This becomes 9 centimeters squared. 4 times 4 is 16 centimeters, 10 centimeters is centimeters squared, so this is 16 centimeters squared. 3.14 times 3 is, I'll just do a shortcut, 9.42 centimeters. Let's just copy this one. 9 centimeters squared plus 16 centimeters squared is 25 centimeters squared. Now, the square root of 25 centimeters squared is 5 centimeters. So we have 9.42 centimeters, 3 centimeters plus 5 centimeters. So 9.42 centimeters, 3 centimeters plus 5 centimeters is 8 centimeters. If we multiply this one to this one, the answer is 75.36 centimeters squared. And that's how we compute for the surface area.